My name's Hashim Anderson. I'm a lieutenant with the San Francisco Fire Department. I was born and raised here in San Francisco, grew up in a Western Addition at Laguna Neti, to be precise. Both my parents work for the city. My dad was a custodian with the San Francisco Unified School District. My mom was a muni operator. When I was growing up here in San Francisco, I never thought about the fire service as a career. Not because I didn't want to be a firefighter, I just didn't know anything about it. And it was literally the experience of trying to figure out what I was going to do with the next part of my life, where I decided to go to City College and just take a couple of classes. That's when I discovered that there was actually a fire science program, an EMT program, and a paramedic program. So for myself, if it wasn't for that opportunity to get the education, training, and meet several mentors that are some of my good friends today, I don't think I've ever would have pursued this career. I was interested in paramedicine and becoming a paramedic. And so I did work experience at the EMS division when it was actually in the Presidio. Completed that program, did my paramedic internship. At the same time, I started volunteering with the San Francisco Fire Reserves as a volunteer firefighter. And that's where I was able to learn a lot of the hands-on skills associated with becoming a firefighter. San Francisco went through a period of 7 years without hiring. So we hired about 130 people off of the 2001 test, which is the first fire test that I ever sat for. So I took that test, did pretty well on the test, interviewed, didn't do as well as I'd liked. So they hired about 130 people off that list and didn't hire again for another 7 years. So here I was training to do a job where I was really excited, but there were no jobs after 9/11. So things slowed down a little bit. And once the fire department started hiring again, I was in the second class, hired full-time in 2012. Because of the experience that I've had here at City College, it was always really important for me to be able to give back. So when I got into the fire department, I didn't have a college degree. And in order to teach at a community college, you need to have a college degree. So while I was working as a firefighter, I decided to go back and actually got my degree from St. Mary's College in Moraga. So I was able to get a bachelor's degree, which allowed me to apply to be an instructor at City College. I teach the Firefighter 1 and Firefighter 2 curriculum for our Firefighter 1 program that we have here at the college. So after I promoted to lieutenant, then I applied to be an instructor down at the training academy, because I've always loved to teach. My past experience as a science educator working with informal science education has been really helpful in terms of how I'm able to break down information and pass it along to brand new firefighters. So for myself, I didn't know very many people of color who worked at the San Francisco Fire Department. As an African American working in this department, I've always felt an obligation to be that example, to provide a roadmap for folks who look like me, who come from communities that I came from, to make sure that they have the same opportunity. Now, as a San Francisco firefighter, I can tell you that if you work hard, you get along with people, you will be welcomed into this department. But I think we can also do a better job of representation. To me, as a company officer, when I'm on that fire engine or that truck and we're responding to an incident, it is so helpful to have a rig where some of the members can relate to the public that we're responding to. So to me, that cultural diversity of the members on our fire engines, on our ladder trucks, is important, because if we can do a better job of representing the community that we're serving, I think we do a better job of relating to the community that we're serving. And to me, that's something that's really important.